Welcome back. And in this segment, we will be talking about alleviating the human standard through education and through culture awareness, actually. And that, according to the directives of President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi and the speech which the Prime Minister, Dr. Mustafa Madbouli, delivered at the Parliament on the 3rd of July when he talked about the Cabinet's new agenda, which the second issue on the list was to alleviate the standard and work on the human development and the development of the Egyptian individual through culture, raising the cultural awareness, as well as, of course, developing the various cultural institutions as well. And I'm happy to have with me Mr. Ahmed Abo Hemila. He's a journalist and member of the Youth Committee in the Cultural Higher Committee to talk about that. Welcome with us and good afternoon.
Good afternoon. It's my pleasure to be with you.
Mr. Ahmed, first, if we speak about culture in general, how does culture protect youth from extreme ideas?
Really, it's a very important point here because when youth practice culture in all its forms, sing or drawing or all forms of culture, it's raise the awareness. When we here in Egypt especially have a lot of resources of culture. Egypt is the meeting point of the continents. There is a lot of resources of culture since ancient Egyptians. Really, I would begin with the slogan of the government program, which Dr. Mustafa Madbouli was announced. The slogan was Egypt kicks off. In culture, it's very important because here in Egypt, Mr. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi direct to be the culture to be a comprehensive vision, not only in one sector, but through this perspective, we can deal with the culture in all its forms. To use libraries, to use clubs, theater, in public places, to improve the life of citizens, not only infrastructure or so on, but also in awareness. Along with the stability we witness now in Egypt, because the last years Egypt was busy with confronting war of terrorism and so on. But now we face another challenge in the phase of stability. This challenge is building the human, Egyptian human, which should be built in various fields, culturally, educationally, in health. Dr. Inas Abd al-Daim assured in its statement after sworn in that she will do on preserve the identity of the Egyptian personality. And it's a very important point because the identity last years faced many challenges. We were threatened by extremism. Now we need to clarify our identity. Egypt has soft power, large power, because it's the meeting point, as I said. All the world look forward to Egypt as point of aspiration, nation of an يعني civilization since ancient Egyptians that should reflected to an actions. We in recent years saw that reflected in many ways because the culture not only the responsibility of institutions مثلا minister of culture or minister of education, it's the responsibility of to all of us here in media, as you do in your program, to host music bands, youth, talented youth in universities, to organize campus and celebrations in clubs in يعني all places should deal with the culture. It's not only the responsibility for one institution, but for all us. On that, I would refer to the fabulous step taken by the Minister of Tourism, Dr. Rania Nashat, which she launched a channel on Instagram to promote the tourist places in Egypt. This is the first channel toward to millions of young people through the world, because the technology now is the language of the age, and social media especially have a very impact on all sectors. Now people outside Egypt plan their visits to Egypt through that. When we reflect that in a channel like Minister of Tourism did, we show the soft power of Egypt. That what I mean. I mean with the concept of the culture to be responsibility of the all. We also, as youth or young people, should participate. The state call on us to participate and to be a role for the youth to show their talents, to show their all what they do, what يعني aim to do. Anyone have a hobby, he should improve it, should show it to the public, and now the state with all its institutions encourages that.
Now, you've mentioned a variety of aspects, including that of the social media and utilizing the social media. This is important. So other than the platform launched by the Ministry of Tourism, how can we benefit the most from the social media to keep our cultural identity?
Really, as I said, social media now it's the language of the age. All youth use it. It's useful in interaction. It can play a big role for anyone to arrive to reach a lot of sectors and a lot of people. Here, I want to refer to the role of the social media when it's focused on an issue, some issue. Like when we saw Mr. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi honored champions in Mediterranean Games, we gain 45 medals. On social media, their pictures, their stories was inspiring to all youth. Really, it was يعني was a lot of effect to that. So I saw the social media is a mirror for all events that occur in the society. Mr. Ashraf Subhi, Minister of Youth, also يعني directed to a plan to benefit from all youth. I think if the social media used in that, it will double the benefits from it. For example, now in Egypt we have a national project to discover talented people and talented youth. This program is committed to the Minister of Youth. If social media and all its potentials put to serve this national project, it will double its benefit, as I said. Because without social media, we will still speak to each other. يعني,
well, Mr. Ahmed, social media is now one of the most important, if I can put it, one of the most important weapons now in in our time. Mr. Ahmed Abo Hemila, journalist and a member of the Youth Committee in Cultural Hall Committee. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Indeed, thank you very much. And today is a pleasant day. We're here, it's sunny. I know you said that at the beginning of the episode it's hot, but we're in the shade and we can see the River Nile behind us. It's a beautiful day.
Your program is very lovely. I love it, and all my colleagues love it.
Yeah, thank you. We all also appreciate you being with us here, Mr. Ahmed Abo Hemila. And now we will be going to a quick break, but we'll be back for more on Nile Cruise, so stay with us.